Najdorf rook to g1. Let's see it together. Hello, welcome all. How are you today? So Euro 2024 is coming, and only one day for the first game, Germany against Scotland. Oh, it will be fun. It will be fun. So tell me, what do you think? Who will win? Who will take the first prize? The medal gold. And in the Euro, my guess is Portugal. I don't like this guess, but I have a feeling that someone, this team will combine their power into the games, and maybe this will be the last Euro for Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm a fan of Lionel Messi, but I don't know, Portugal will win it. I have a feeling. I must show you something very, very important for me. My YouTube channel, 537 subscribers, 56 videos in only 3 months. It seems like I'm doing my best for you guys. So don't be shy. Just like the videos, comment below. It really helped me. So it will give me so much power to give it all my confidence and my knowledge into my YouTube channel. And you can see here a lot of tournaments that I played, live videos. You can see here also playlists. I have a lot of playlists here, and also in the community I asked for 2 questions. You can see 21 votes here. Who will win Euro 2024? So until now it seems like 33% is claiming that others, maybe Italy, maybe Portugal, maybe Belgium, maybe Netherlands. So it will be interesting. And also one question, what is your rating on chess.com? So don't be shy, just let's be a community together. And also don't forget to subscribe my channel and click for all. Okay, so we talked a lot, and we need to start to play chess. So come on, Najdorf, rook g1, let's see it. Okay, so e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4 takes, knight f6, knight c3, and a6. This is the Najdorf. This is one of my, really, I like this opening with both colors, with white, with black. I'm playing it all the time. So with white pieces, I think you already saw me playing a lot of times. H4 here. Oh no, H5, it's not illegal, of course, but H4, this is my move in this position. And I already told you about a lot about this story with my friend Grandmaster Ori Kobo about it. But yeah, H4, it is my move. But as you asked me in the last video, in the last Title Tuesday, someone asked me to do one video about rook to g1 in Najdorf. So let's see it, rook g1. So in this position, of course, h4, there is a move, of course, bishop e3, bishop g5, bishop c4, bishop e2, f3, f4, bishop e3, I don't know, f4 I said, h3, of course, g3, a4, a3, and a lot of moves here. For example, f3 and h3 with the same plan to play g4, right? h3 g4 or f3 g4 and g5 h4 f4, to attack in the king side and to castle in the queen side. Okay, so this is one of the plans for white. And also rook g1 is with the same plan. We will not castle in the king side. We will play g4 g5 and start to attack here. So black is playing the move b5, and this very, very strong grandmasters, of course, Nicolas Kacharava from Georgia against Ilmaz Mustafa from Turkey. 2 grandmasters. I played against Nicolas in real life. I won him with white pieces, I think like 4 or 5 years ago. And against Ilmaz, I only played in Title Tuesday and in chess.com. Very, very strong players, and it will be very interesting to see in the Sharjah Masters. Only month ago. Unbelievable, right? Great. Okay, so b5, and now it's nowadays Kacharava is playing a very, very strong move. I think this is my recommendation for you guys. Until this game, I'm not sure that always play the move g4 now. And after bishop b7, g5, knight takes e4, knight takes e4, bishop takes e4, a4, and so much things here to see. But I think that Nicolas is doing a very good line. A4, it's now scores much better than the old G4 like I showed you, and yeah, it looks good, right? So B4, knight D5, and now there is a question. For example, knight takes E4. It's good thing that we need to know how to play against. So bishop C4, this is the move, and E6 and queen E2. And the point is just, of course, after e takes d5, just bishop takes d5, we double attack also in the rook on a8, also the knight on e4. And yeah, this is not so easy to play. For example, knight f6, I think only bishop g5 maybe. Interesting move, right? And after knight c5, for example, bishop f4, because castle long, rook g to e1, all the pieces in the center, and the black pieces are on the last row. So yeah, it seems bad for black. So he played the move e6, also knight takes d5, also a little bit makes sense, but I will play a5, bishop c4, bishop e3, queen e2, castle long. Maybe somehow black cannot develop great, right? Because knight d7, knight c6 will come. The bishop should play from g7, but okay, it's not so easy. Of course, advantage for white, but not a winning position, of course. So he played the move e6. Nicolas is playing very fast. Knight takes f6, queen takes f6, and bishop e3 makes sense. White wants to play queen d2, castle long, and yeah, maybe also threatening this pawn on b4. So bishop b7, and now Kacharava is playing, very fast, easy preparation, of course, queen to d2, and is claiming, okay, this pawn is not necessary for me. I'm playing fast. I want to castle long. Let's do it. So bishop takes c4. Makes sense, I think, by Yilmaz, because he said, okay, I will take this pawn, a very important pawn in the center, and if white will take this pawn, okay, it's not seems so something that we need to afraid. I think just knight d7, rook b8 maybe d5. Yeah, it seems fine for black, I think. But in this position, after bishop takes c4, white is playing just castle, long castle. Of course, queen takes b4, threatening queen takes b4, and also we are assuming that black has no time to develop his pieces, right? The rook is not developed, the knight is not developed, the bishop is not developed, the rook is not developed, and the king is in the center, right? So it seems good for white. He's playing the move queen to d8. Another option was to play bishop to e7, and now I think f3, bishop to d5, and now g4, knight d7, g5, queen g6, bishop d3, queen h5, and bishop e2. And this game was played by two players, of course. Sorry. Yeah, it's really interesting because this queen is not feeling at home, right? She's almost trapped in this position. So Yilmaz is playing the move queen to d8. I think it's very logical move for me, at least, because the queen on f6 was a little bit misplaced for me, and queen d8, I'm going away from all bishop g5 and all the threats, g4, g5. I don't want it, and I'm coming back, and I think this was already a novelty. Bishop g5, and the white is just playing, this was his prep, and he's playing it fast. So bishop to e7, I think after queen c8, maybe bishop to d3 with takes, rook g to e1, maybe f4, f5, and black cannot develop at all, right? And his pieces in the 8th row, so it's not feeling well at all. Let's see what happens. So yeah, bishop e7 he played, takes, f3, bishop g6, because bishop b4, I assume that white will take the pawn on b4. I assume, I'm not sure at all, but yeah, it seems logical. Maybe also bishop to d3, f4, f5, but he played the move bishop to g6, h4. Wow, what a move by Kacharava. It's also, of course, in the preparation. He wants just to play g4, h5, f4, f5, And yeah, he's giving up another pawn, and now f4 is playing. Unbelievable, like preparation by white. f5 maybe, and the king is under attack, like he's very in the center. Maybe g4, f5, also g4, bishop g2. So much threats here. Bishop e4 makes a lot of sense, and now g4, just playing with all the confidence, with all the pawns, with all the pieces to attack the king in the center. Knight d7, and now just bishop to g2. Brilliant move, like is very calm move, but so much troubles after bishop takes g2, rook takes g2. The queen is not feeling home, and the king, what can you do? Of course, castling, long castle, it's not good because knight c6, queen b4, and checkmate very fast. And castle to the king side, I just think maybe g5, rook h2, rook h1, right? This pawn on h7 will be weak, and checkmate will come very fast. So rook c8, and now the tactic from white. You can stop the video, think about it, and just white is winning absolutely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Knight to f5, a brilliant move by white, just attacking this queen, this pawn on g7, this pawn on d6, and of course bringing the e-pawn to tag the knight on f5. White is telling, oh, it's fine for me. Queen to takes d6, also attacking this knight on d7. Also rook e2 is a threat, and the checkmate is coming. Queen to e7, and now you can think by yourself, but I will show you. Rook to e2, and of course after rook, queen takes e2, just queen d7, king f8, check. Of course after queen e8, just rook d8. And if he's playing the move king to e7, how to bring the checkmate immediately? How can we saw? I don't see a immediately checkmate, but okay, of course there are several checkmates here in this position. But I think also queen c7 or queen c5 maybe. Why? I don't know. Queen c7 also makes sense. Also, yeah, also queen d7. Winning absolutely, of course. For example, this one, and this one, and this one, and after queen d7, king f8. It's not important for me to show it because it's absolutely winning. King e8, queen d8 checkmate, queen e7, queen b8, and rook d8. It's winning absolutely. So yeah, it's winning with so much winning. So queen e2 it didn't play. Rook c2, rook takes e2, queen d6, rook takes, king e7, just take the pawn. Rook b8, and now g takes f5. I think just after f takes g4, it seems like rook e2 with rook a8 is grabbing this rook. So rook b8, take, a5, rook e2 check, rook a8, rook e7, and white is winning. So Ilmaz Mustafa, he resigned his, stopped the clock and said, okay, it was enough for me. Rook g1 in Najdorf. Wow. What a game by the Georgian young player. Ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe my channel. Don't forget, it's really helped me. And please write the comment below here. It's really important for me to know what do you think and what are your ideas in the next videos. And I don't remember who asked me this video, but I really want to know what do you think about this video. So thank you very much, guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye bye.